been on the phone maybe about 16 or 17 hours straight on video call. I'll put my phone up on the table and we'll eat dinner together. Have some food.
Welcome to 90 Day Fiancé UK season freaking 2, episode 1. Well, technically, the full reaction to the full episode is on my Patreon account. Do you know what I mean? But welcome to Louise. Louise is in a relationship with Jose. And so far, Louise has become a secondhand embarrassment. Well, I feel secondhand embarrassment, to be honest with you, because I'm from the UK. But I have no idea what the hell is going through this woman's mind. But she is absolutely bonkers. And we are about to get into exactly why right freaking now. But of course, please start off by hitting the like button, because the like button will always allow us to grow on the YouTube algorithm, as well as you lovely people commenting down below as well. But with that being said though, let's just talk about that little intro there. 16 hours. There were times when they'll spend 16 hours on a phone together. Louise is a single parent who works a job and all these kind of things. How she had time, maybe it was the weekend, but how she had time to dedicate herself 16 hours on the phone to a man and also be able to accommodate her household, her work, and her son? Beyond me. And then now, they're at the dinner table. She's meant to be having dinner with her and her son, but she's bringing Jose to the table on the phone. Like, yo, I feel sorry for her son. Heavily. Because it's meant to be him and his mum time, not him and mum and Jose. You know what I mean? Like, but listen, let's get into it.
Me and Jose have had 2 failed visas in the past. So hopefully in 2 weeks, I will be rushing to Colombia to get married to a man that I've never met.
Just bizarre, isn't it? Bizarre. So because you've had 2 failed visas, which clearly is a reason for it, you're not gonna go all the way to Colombia, all by yourself. I mean, fair enough, it is what it is, right? But you're gonna get married to him straight off the bat. But you know what? At first I was like, okay, so she's gonna go to Colombia to get married to him so he's able to come to the United Kingdom because, well, for her, she can't exactly leave. Well, she can leave, but she doesn't want to live outside the UK because she's got a family, she's got a kid, and everyone, which makes perfect sense. But to marry someone just so they can come to your country, if that doesn't sound dodgy to you, then what is? You know what I mean? But listen, that is far from the pinnacle of the worst decision that she's about to make. Like I said before, Louise, I worry about her. I feel like she could potentially be a bit... But we're about to get into it.
I might get all that way to Colombia and we both might not like each other. So it is all or nothing. We have to really push.
I mean, listen, the way I look at it, it sounds to me as if you're in a situation that's kind of like a blessing in disguise. The fact that the visas were failed both times for him to come to the UK, and now you've got the opportunity to go and see him in Colombia, and then you can really find out whether this man is going to be the man for you. Honestly, that's perfect, because at the end of the day, if you get there and the relationship doesn't work out, well, at least then you won't have to marry him, and therefore you won't have to bring him to the UK. Because right now, there is the question, is he using her to get to the UK? And the reason why there's that question is because, well, we see he's a musician. And a lot of people, he's a musician and an influencer. So for him, he might think coming to the UK is going to help his music career go further, which isn't going to work because, trust me, the music industry in the UK is one of the hardest industries. In first world countries, the industry here is incredibly hard. You know what I mean? Okay? As simple as 1, 2, 3. But either way, though, we're not even at the real reason why I think that this man could potentially be using her to come to the UK. Yeah, we're getting there.
To me, he is my family as well.
To me, he isn't.
I love the son, man. I love him. The quick response. He's like, yeah, but to me, he isn't. Sorry, I had to play that bit because that's one of those lines you're just thinking, damn, boy, did not hold back one bit. But yeah. Son does not want him around. Son does not approve of the relationship. Definitely does not want his mum flying away to Colombia all by herself. He's definitely nervous for her. But here's the thing though. Everyone in her life, friends, family, you name it, none of them want her to go because no one really trusts the process. No one really necessarily trusts that his intentions are pure. Well, to be honest with you, right now, I support the family and the friends. But hey, we continue.
What if they don't let him in?
Then I'll have to move to Colombia.
I might not let you. He's younger than you. He's got this glamorous life at the moment, but he may not have that when he comes here, and he might have to do a normal.
I gotta love mums, man. Gotta love mums. What if they don't? What if you marry him and they still don't let him in? I'll move to Colombia. No, you won't. Best believe mum will definitely stop her. And to be honest with you, she's quite selfish by saying that she'll move to Colombia if he's not able to come in the UK. And the reason why I say she's selfish is because she's got a son. You know, her son isn't even at the age yet where he can go off and live on his own just yet. You know, he's still growing. He's still a young man. And he definitely will still need his only parent around. Well, from what I understand, he's only got his mum. So for her to actually want to leave, to move to Colombia to be some guy and leave her son is bizarre to me. And at the end of the day, she can't expect her son to want to go to Colombia. All of his family and friends are in the UK. Now listen, for me personally, I'm definitely one of these people who's always open to relocating, moving to a different location. But hey, that can only come in certain circumstances. This isn't one of those circumstances because, you see, she's looking to gamble her life with a guy that she's never met. She's never spent time with him like face to face. So that's why this is all outrageous. Now, of course, if these two have been in a relationship for years and, you know, they both had been traveling back and forth from each other's countries, all that kind of stuff, you know what I mean? All right, cool, different kind of scenario, but she doesn't even know the guy. Not physically. But she's already talking about, yeah, so I'll move there if you can't get here. I'll just abandon everyone that I know and all my... What the hell is going on here? Think of your son first. Remember when I said to you guys that we haven't even got to the pinnacle of the reason itself in particular why I feel like everything's dodgy and why I feel like she's off key and also why I feel like this man is using her? Well, we are about to get to that point right about freaking now.
So another thing as well is we spoke about children.
Pardon?
Yeah.
Yeah, that friend reaction right there. Pardon? Yeah, let's get it.
I told him I would have one. I've lied to him and said two. So when I actually see him in person, I know it's bad. I'll say one.
So you're going to like try for a baby straight away
But
then?
he's asked me to take my coil out before.
So he wants her to come off contraception straight off the bat because he wants to try for a child straight away. That does not sound suspicious, does it now, ladies and gentlemen?
I go to Colombia, so when we can get there, we can try and have a baby.
Lou, this is a lot.
No, I know.
This is a lot, Lou. I mean, you don't even know him.
I understand it's a shock for everybody.
You understand it's a shock for everybody. I don't understand how it's not a shock for you. Like, hello, are you not reading between the lines of what's going on here? And now a man you've never met who couldn't get a visa and now he wants to get you to come to Colombia to marry him? And he also wants to have a child with you?
That I'm going to have a baby with Jose, but people in love have babies.
Do you think by him saying this to you, this is going to be a way for him to like strengthen his visa?
I don't think of it in that way.
Of course you didn't think of it that way because your mind's all over the joint. All over the place. Oh man, Jesus Christ. Yes. This woman is in a position where she's never met the man, but she wants to go and marry him and also have a child with him pretty much straight off the bat when they go and land there. When she lands there, baby, she wants to be pregnant by the time they get married. I really wonder how long she's even expecting to stay in Colombia, but the fact that she wants to have a child with this man straight off the bat is bizarre to me. Bizarre. And she wonders why everybody's surprised, why everybody doesn't like this guy, or everybody is very suspicious. What human being says, hey, let's meet for the first time and have a kid and get married all in the same week, same day, whatever? Is that not harsh? I'm thinking. Well, listen, you guys let me know what you're thinking down below, but as far as I'm concerned, this woman, Louise, she needs help. Bonkers. But hey, I hate to say it, but welcome to the UK. Yeah. Don't forget to like, sub, and of course, peace.